not a success. If you have sites and you don't have grandparents, you can't get it done. And without the community support, we couldn't do it. But also, with that, I do want to introduce a few people that a lot of you have heard about and you've talked to on the phone, but you've never seen. So I'm going to ask all of staff to come up as I call your name. You know, one of the things you see Stacy, and I know occasionally me. Okay, I know, not enough, and I don't get enough grandparent fixes from you either. So we'll work on this next year. It's going to be one of our goals. But as I call staff name, if you would come up here, I want you to put a face with the names that you've talked to. This is my cheat sheet. Okay. Charlotte Merritt is our assistant director. Bonnie Grazoulis is our office manager. Doris Siddick is our assistant office manager. I'm going to leave that one to last. Greg Bryant. I'm hearing myself 3 times behind me. Is that okay? I know what I say is important, but Greg is one of our volunteer coordinators, and some of you rode with him today. Did he drive well? Oh, he rode. Vince Williams. Vince is our driver today. Did he drive well? Well, you got here. And we don't pay for tickets, Vince. I expect the grandparents to take care of him. Zareta Cortez, she's the poem person. Lisa Harris. Lisa? Oh, here she comes. And she's a coordinator. Some of you met Lisa early on. Michelle Bailey. Michelle is our office assistant. She's with us today. If you call the office on Mondays and Fridays, you probably talk to Michelle. And who am I missing? Stacy. Stacy Nimhart. You know, when we talk about the success of the Foster Grandparent Program in Volusia, we have to look at Stacy. Stacy's the leader. She's the one, the driver behind it. And I can't say enough about the awesome job that Stacy has done here, a lot of times by herself, okay? But she has been absolutely phenomenal. She has stepped up to the plate. She's done what was expected of her and even exceeded those expectations. And let me tell you something. You have a great advocate in Stacy. You have a great advocate, not only with the organization, but in this community as well. And she really, really cares about you. And there's not one day goes by that she doesn't tell me a story about one of you. So I know all about you. So now do you want me to start telling those stories? Oh, you got secrets. Well, what I want to say is I am so glad to be here. I am so glad to be a part of the Volusia County and the grandparents in Volusia County. I'm so glad to have you a part of us. You know, we went through some road bumps. It was a transition, and I think we're there. And I feel extremely pleased with the progress that we've made, and I just love having you with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy the food. And now I will give this microphone to Stacy. Oh, I'm sorry. I will not. Lonnie Thompson, our board chair, he's the chair of Florida Senior Programs, is here, and he wants to say a few words for you.
Thank you. You guys have a seat.
You overrode me.
Sorry. I also wanted to thank you all. I tried to go around and thank everyone individually, but I wanted to make sure everyone heard. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Florida Senior Programs, who is the sponsor for the Foster Grandparent Program, I want to thank you all for your hours of service during the year and wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. As Stacey mentioned earlier, Ken Worsley is going to be a new board member this year with us today. Also wanted to thank the staff and for all the work that they do during the year. We don't get to say that often enough for them. And for the volunteers who work in many different sites. I heard Boys and Girls Club, daycare centers, Head Start centers, and also the Volusia County schools. We thank you for all you do for the children. One of the things that I asked you to do is see if you could give us some support. We're facing some challenges with our funding from the federal government. We asked you to call your U.S. Congress people and senators and ask them to support Foster Grandparent Programs and also RSVP. You know how important the work is that you do with the schools. Your Congress people and your senators need to know about that also. And then lastly, if you could, the teachers, how many teachers do we have in the room? We had a couple there. If we could get some support from you, if you guys could write the organization and say how important the volunteers are to you in your classroom and what you do. We're going to try to seek some support from Volusia County also from their program. It'd be nice to have that support back in. Once again, thank you guys, and I think we'll turn this back over to Stacy. Thank you guys.
Okay, enjoy the music. Lunch will be served at 12. We'll have Vince come up and do the invocation then. So until then, please enjoy yourself, mingle and talk.